They love me.
You love me.
They really love me.
You really love me.
And welcome back to the Ruby Tuesday. My name's Ruben, and this is my review for Love Alarm, Season 2. It's on Netflix now. We're going to talk about it. Let me know in the comments below. Did you enjoy the first season, and what did you think about the season ending of the first season? Alright, for now, let's jump into it. Love Alarm is an app that measures love interest within a certain radius. If someone steps up into your circle, the phone rings to let you know that somebody nearby loves you. There's no guesswork, no awkward first dates, and no cringy rejections. Okay, so the first season, I actually only recently caught up, and that was because with a friend of mine, Austin Burke, who reviewed it. I checked out his review, and I was like, okay, I didn't think I was going to be intrigued about this series. It is basically a teen drama llama, and those can be a bit hit or miss for me. Obviously, I'm not the direct demographic, and so I thought, okay, I'll check it out because Austin says it's actually pretty good. There's some things here that you can enjoy. And the first season definitely took the world by storm. It was much more hyped than I thought it would be. It had some really interesting concepts. There's a new TV series on Netflix at the moment called The One, which deals with similar premises of love, the perfect match for you, and now we have a similar thing. So people are obviously always going to be making TV series about The One. I do like my K-drama, and this is a K-drama with a kind of sci-fi twist, and I prefer those a lot. I have quite a few reviews on my Netflix kind of playlist of K-dramas on there, so if you've been with the Ruby Tuesday for any amount of time, you'll know that we do like to review those. I do. And so I was intrigued with this. So like I said, the first season took me by surprise. So at the end of the first season, we had Kim, Jojo leave, Sun-ho and Hye-young. Forgive me if I'm pronouncing the names wrong. It was a massive cliffhanger, and fans weren't really happy with the ending. And to top it off, we had that cliffhanger ending, and then we had COVID come into effect, so it took longer for us to get the next season. Season 2 has 6 episodes, and this is what I'm going to talk about. It was just a little recap there for you. I guess if you loved Love Alarm Season 1, you're going to enjoy this, but I think you might not enjoy it as much. What happens in Season 2 is that because there's only 6 episodes, they kind of want to wrap up their storyline, and so instead of picking up where the cliffhanger is, which people were pissed off because they didn't want to have that cliffhanger, they jump forward into the future where one character has a job, where another one is doing modeling, and so they've just kind of ignored, they kind of like write out that cliffhanger, which was like part of the reason why people were invested, you know, in this love triangle. And then within the first 4 episodes, it doesn't really center around this love triangle any longer. You know, without doing massive spoilers, they do kind of go into one relationship, and then the last couple of episodes focus more on the non-storyline, not the non-main protagonist storyline, and teeter on the side subplots, which are comedy-esque. And then we have a murder investigation that's continued from Season 1 into Season 2. And that was kind of intriguing. There are definitely pluses to this series that you might enjoy. For example, the way it looks. If you're a teen, you're probably going to enjoy this. If you're a teen who loves K-dramas, you're definitely going to enjoy this, because it kind of ticks everything that you would love from a K-drama for that demographic, with the music, the soft focus. The soft focus did annoy me at times. Like, in case you didn't know, this was a romantic drama. It has this weird soft focus where it's focused on your main characters. It has a shallow depth of field, so you can see your characters, but behind them, a lot of time people are out of focus. It's just blurry, which can get confusing because we have some flashbacks, which is also non-blurry, so it skews the idea of what they're trying to do there. However, there are also very creative moments in this, with like art style that is intertwined into flashbacks as well between our main female protagonist. We see here like drawings, I think it is. So on one hand, there are really annoying, just cliche moments, and on the other hand, there are some really great creative moments, which I really appreciated. When you take a chance and you do something different, that's great. It does have the music that I think tries to make itself a character, or try to carry it when the editors are unsure that there's not enough going on screen. So you'll have that kind of cheesy romantic drama music that and songs that is just kind of part and parcel with this type of series. I would say that in Season 1 they were very uncomfortable with that. There were not a lot of silences left in the first season, but in this season, within the 6 episodes, I noticed that they were getting a little bit braver with allowing the conversation to carry the story rather than the music to like heighten to kind of give you an idea. Oh, there is something really intense going on with their conversation. They had a little bit more bravery, I guess, when it comes to that sort of storyline. But that's not to say there isn't the same amount of exposition. There's a hell of a lot of exposition in this series. You know, just kind of telling you like a blurb of dumping of all this information that you need to know now, sitting around a table or sitting, going for a walk. There's a lot of dialogue. Of course it's going to be dialogue heavy. It's not an action series, but you do at times want things to be told visually rather than just exposition. So if you don't like that type of series, you're not going to enjoy that. And I feel like I'm coming down really hard on it, but there is some creative style. There is a lot of fun to be had. I just don't think it's nearly as good as season 1. If you love season 1, you're probably going to be disappointed with that time jump and where the main love triangle goes. I think that was what was carrying the show initially. So to have that now in season 2 not really being the main focus, or kind of lose the focus, and then to wrap up with side plot story character development is a very odd way to go. So I don't know that fans will love it as much. Although if you're invested, you're still going to want to know what's going to happen with those characters. There's a pretty cool thing going on with the app itself, and that's what kind of intrigued me and kind of kept me a bit more invested. It has a 2.0 instead of a new version, and it can do something else. And I'm not going to spoil that for you. I just thought, that was a nice way to go. They needed something like that. It's set in a different alternate hyper reality world. Where this app kind of controls who you love, where you step in, where you step out, the distance. But now they're adding some features to it, and I thought that was a nice way to go with it. So in all, what I'm saying is it's a C+, B- series where the first season was a B+ maybe, or just solid B, so it has downgraded a little bit, but there is stuff there to enjoy if you love the first season. Let me know in the comments below what you thought about it. Thanks so much for watching this. Check out this K-drama review that I've got here, and this one. As you can see, I've got quite a few. But most of all, until next time, remember, live long and Tuesday.